Tonight's video is a challenge of sorts, in which your goal is to guess what Pokemon is inside each of these two Pokeballs, the Luxury Ball and the Lure Ball. I have a Pokemon figure inside each, and I will be providing you 10 clues for each of the Pokemon. The clues will begin quite difficult and obscure, but will progressively become easier as we progress towards clue number 10. So, keep track of which clue you are on and challenge yourself to discover which Pokemon is inside at the earliest clue possible. So, what I am going to do is start with the Luxury Ball, and as I read off each of the 10 clues, I will be performing just a bit of tapping. So, sit back, put on your thinking caps, and relax. So, the first clue for this Pokemon inside the Luxury Ball is clue number 1. This Pokemon has 2 arms, 2 legs, and a tail. Once again, clue number 1. This Pokemon has 2 arms, 2 legs, and a tail. Take a moment to consider the possibilities with clue number 1. Alright, clue number 2. This Squirtle is quite persistent and falling over, as you can see. Clue number 2. This Pokemon is made up of 2 colors, excluding the eyes, which means the Pokemon has 2 primary colors, not counting the eyes. Take a moment. Alright, clue number 3. This Pokemon and its evolutions were not released in the same generation. Once again, this Pokemon and its evolutions were not released in the same generations. is a pure fire type. Once again, its Pokemon counterpart is a pure fire type. Clue number 7. Its first TCG card has 70 HP and a weakness to fighting. Once again, its first TCG card has 70 HP and a weakness to fighting. Alright, clue number 8. It is based off of the Japanese Oni. Once again, it is based off of the Japanese Oni. Do you know what Pokemon it is yet? We have 2 clues remaining. Clue number 9. Its previous evolution evolves at level 30. Once again, its previous evolution evolves at level 30. Alright, and clue number 10. It is a pure electric type. Once again, it is a pure electric type. Ponder these 10 clues, and shortly I will reveal what Pokemon is inside. Are you ready to see the answer? Let's open up the luxury ball and have a look. And inside, as you can see, we have Electabuzz. How many of you guessed Electabuzz using the 10 clues available? Electabuzz evolves from Elekid at level 30 and shares its electric Pokemon category with Elekid and Zapdos. Its Pokemon counterpart, Magmar, is a pure fire type, and it obviously has 2 visible fangs, 2 arms, 2 legs, and a tail. So, let me know which clue you were able to arrive at the correct answer. us back into the luxury ball and set it to the side. I will now continue to our second Pokemon challenge, the lure ball. So if you are prepared, I will begin. Just as before, the clues will start more obscure and become easier as we progress towards clue number 10. So, clue number 1. This Pokemon has no arms or legs. Once again, this Pokemon has no arms or legs. Clue number 2. This Pokemon does not evolve, but has a previous evolution. Again, this Pokemon does not evolve, but has a previous evolution. Clue number 3. This Pokemon does not share the same color scheme as its previous evolution. Once again, this Pokemon does not share the same color scheme as its previous evolution. Clue number 4. This Pokemon is a dual type. Once again, this Pokemon is a dual type Pokemon. Clue number 5. This Pokemon can learn the move Gyro Ball. Once again, this Pokemon can learn the move Gyro Ball. Clue number 6. This Pokemon shares its classification with 3 other Pokemon. Once again, this Pokemon shares its classification with 3 other Pokemon. Clue number 7. This Pokemon's previous evolution evolves at level 31. Once again, this Pokemon's previous evolution evolves at level 31. Clue number 8. The Pokemon trainer Brock once owned this Pokemon. Once again, this Pokemon was once owned by the Pokemon trainer Brock. Clue number 9. This Pokemon was the first original Pokemon of its Pokemon type. Once again, this Pokemon was the first original Pokemon of its Pokemon type. And last but not least, clue number 10. This Pokemon debuted in Generation 2. This Pokemon debuted in Generation 2. So, take a moment to contemplate the clues. And I will open the lure ball in just a moment. Alright, let's pop open the lure ball and see what's inside. And we have the Bug Steel type Pokemon Fortress. Were you able to guess this Pokemon utilizing the clues given? If so, which clue gave it away? Fortress was the first original Steel type in the National Dex, since Magnum Ton and Magnemite were not originally Steel-type Pokemon. It learns the Steel-type move, Gyro Ball. It evolves from Pineco at level 31. It debuted in Generation 2 and was a previous Pokemon of Brock. So, we will nestle Fortress back into its ball. Fortress is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I was happy to show it off here today. Let me know which of the 2 Pokemon you were able to solve first, and also which clue you were able to conclude the correct Pokemon for each. Thank you for watching, and let me know if there is a specific